workout. And let me tell you something that is phenomenal about these workouts is that you continue to burn calorie long after you have gone on with your day, which is awesome. And you can't say that for every workout, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and jog it out. What do I want you to remember? We're working legs, but as always, this is the center of your power, your core. You have got to keep it tight. It's so important. It's how you ensure that you have good form, and good form means you don't get injured. Okay, lunge to one side. Keep that knee behind that toe for me, please. Other side. My arms are so sore from Guns for Girls yesterday. Put your forearms on the inside of your knees. These are all really gentle stretches. I am also still sore from skiing and hiking this past weekend. So yeah, I'm just kind of sore all over, which I love. I don't look at that as a bad thing. Pull your knee into your chest. I am at my best friend's house in Florida. It's sunrise. It's so pretty out here. I love working out outside. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is crosswalk. So what I want you to do, you're going to hold 2 dumbbells. I want to just move my weights and move my table a little bit forward. Okay, so here's what I want you guys to do, is to hold 2 dumbbells, and then we're going to step. So you're alternating feet. So you go behind, then in front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do it for a minute. Do not go too heavy. If you are new to working out, you don't even have to use weights. You're still going to get your booty kicked. I'm going to use, I think these are 20s. I don't know. These are my friend's sons, and I'm pretty sure they're 20s. That's what they feel like anyway. So I'm going to use 20s, at least start with 20s. So get low, cross, cross, cross. Okay, stay low, keep that core tight. So in front, and back, and done. In front, and back, and done. And I want you to stay low. Believe me, keep those shoulders back. I know that this is challenging. You take those breaks when you need to. There is no shame in that ever. Okay, I'm gonna drop. So I'll go to my 10-pound dumbbells now. Stay low, please. As low as you can, less than 10 seconds. Holy moly. We got this, do not quit. We're done. Do not quit. You finish that minute, even if you're taking breaks every 8 to 10 seconds. I don't care about that. What I care about is you finishing the minute, not quitting on yourself. The next one we're gonna do is a curtsy squat. Now, with curtsy squats, the key is keeping this tight, because you're gonna step back behind you. Let me show you the side view. You're gonna step back and behind you. See where my knee is? What you don't want is this. That knee stays behind the toe. And then you do the same thing to the other side. So you have to keep those shoulders back. Stay tight. I'm gonna start with my 20s again. And we'll go from there. Again, we are going for 1 minute. You can do, take it in 10-second increments. Do 10 seconds, take a break. Do 10 seconds, take a break if you want to, but there's no shame in taking a break. I hope that you know that by now. I hope that if I've taught you nothing else, now you drive up through the heel. Drive up through that heel. This is slow and controlled, so if you don't keep your core tight, you're in a wobble. Do not worry if you're already taking a break. These are very challenging. If you're doing a curtsy squat and going down this deep, it's good with me. You get as low as you can go, and you still push up through that heel. Oh my gosh, come on. We got this. We totally do, right? Right? 10 seconds. Take a break if you need to. You can drop the weights completely at any time. Do not worry about that. Done. Oh. Whew, have some water. Just a little sip though. Whew. Okay. Next one. We're gonna get on the floor. Now, I do not know if you guys have a ball or not. I don't, which is totally fine. It just means I'm on the ground. We are going to do hip ups. So, if you're doing them on the ground like me, why am I so far out of the frame? This table needs to go a little further over. Okay, so you're gonna drive up through your heels, squeeze. You can put a dumbbell on your hips if you want to, which I'm gonna do, especially because I don't have the ball. If you're on the ball, you can't hold something on your hips. If you're on the ball, you're gonna want your heels on this side of the ball on top, but towards you, and you drive those heels down into the ball, same thing. You go up, you squeeze your hamstrings, your glutes, and your abs. Then we are gonna get our butts kicked, for sure. All right, are you guys ready? Believe in yourself. You can do this. This is gonna burn, but it's gonna burn in the best way possible, so we don't mind. Okay, 1 minute. I keep my toes up off the floor. Squeeze as hard as you can. Glutes, abs, and hamstrings. Squeeze. Squeeze. You've got it, come on. I know the burn is intense, but you really keep squeezing up at the top. You take a break if you need to, 3 to 4 seconds, let the burn subside, and then you get back into it. Come on. Breaks are not bad. Breaks do not mean you're weak. We have less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh. All right, if you need to, straighten one leg and bring the other leg up. I can clearly not straighten this top leg, which is fine. I'm not super flexible. But I'm strong. Rather be strong than flexible. All right. I do stretch a lot though. I always stretch. I never exercise without stretching, and I never finish up without stretching. Okay, the next one we're gonna do, move your mat out of the way. So the next one I wanna do is deep squats. So you're gonna hold a single dumbbell. You're gonna stand with your heels together, and we are going to lower as deep as you can go, drive back up, and squeeze those glutes at the top. Now, this is challenging. Your toes are gonna face out a little bit. If you only go to here before you go back up, do it. It's fine, you're building up. Progress is measured differently for everybody, so don't measure yourself by anybody else. Measure yourself by you, and the only thing I care is that you are pushing yourself. I'm gonna use a 10 because I don't wanna hold on to those because they're weird and unwieldy. So I'm gonna hold a 10 for these. We're gonna go for 1 minute. We are going to need breaks, and that's cool. Up and squeeze. So when you go down, your heels are gonna come up. When you push up, squeeze. You're gonna have to like push up through the balls of your feet. Can I just tell you how sore my biceps and my triceps are from yesterday? Like literally I'm standing here holding this weight and they hurt in a good way. Pain bad, soreness good. It means you are doing something right. Woo. Your quads should be on fire. They're working really hard. If you do not keep your core tight, there is no way you're gonna keep your balance. Come on, keep going. 2, 1, done. Yay. I love this workout because it moves. I want to see my thing is acting weird. Okay. Sometimes I'm worried because it'll seem like it's broadcasting, but it's not. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is a straight leg back and forth. You're gonna hold dumbbells in each of your hands. You're gonna extend your leg out to the front, then you're gonna hinge over and put the dumbbells out in front and your leg in back. This is challenging. I'm not even gonna use weights because there's no way I could do 10s. If you're gonna use weights, 2s, 3s, 5s. And we are going to do, how long on each side? We're gonna do a minute on each side. Let's go ahead and do that because why not? Sabrina, hi, good morning. Okay, let's do this. 1 minute on each side. You are gonna need breaks, take them. You're gonna sweat, sweat's gonna roll in your eyeballs, and that's good. Okay, if you do not keep your core tight during this exercise, there is no way you're gonna be able to keep your balance. Even if you keep your core tight, your balance is gonna be tricky. But that's the wonderful thing. We are working our legs, and at the same time, we are also working our core. So try not to touch your foot to the ground, but if you have to, you do, and you regroup. Drop those weights at any time if you haven't already. I generally end up dropping pretty soon with these. I know we're going a little longer on these. I only usually do 30 or 45 seconds, but they're so effective and so good. Less than 10 seconds. Like I can still feel the burn and I don't even have weights. 2, 1, done. Okay, shake it out. Get a tiny bit of water. See what I mean? Feel your heart rate. Pay attention to the sweat. It's nice and cool out here, thank goodness. Or I would be sweating my butt off. It does feel really nice to be outside and not be like bundled up in 7 layers of clothes. Okay. Let's go. Other leg. Okay, remember, keep that core tight or there's no way. See? I felt myself release my core. And I also have found, I can't look at you guys while I do this because I will inevitably topple over. Now, you might notice that you have better balance on one side, probably do. One side, you were like, oh, okay. And then the other side, you're like fumbling around like you're a toddler or you've had too much to drink. Totally normal. Oh my gosh, I don't even think I could have used any weights because my arms are so sore and my shoulders. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Love it. Michelle, isn't the pool pretty? My friends actually had another pool out here and it was like in a screened-in porch and it was old and the cost to like fix it was just gonna be as much as putting in a new pool. So they took the cover off and they got this pool and they did all this pretty landscaping. But you know, obviously they live in Florida, so they're out here pretty much the whole year. Okay, you're gonna need your mat again because we're gonna do one of my favorite exercises ever. You're gonna get on all fours. You are going to take a weight. You're gonna put it in the crook of your knee. I want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, is that good? And you're gonna drive up with that weight stuck in there. So you're gonna have to squeeze your calf. We're gonna do 40, how are we doing for time? I'm confused. Hold on, let me check Facebook and see how long we've been, oh, actually I can check YouTube. It tells me how long we've been going. Oh, we're doing great. So what my timer is it's for some reason it's set for like an hour. So we're halfway through, which is amazing. Okay, so we're gonna do 45 seconds. You know what, let's just do a minute. If we end up dropping the weights, we drop the weights. There's no shame in that. Okay, put that in the crook of your knee. Squeeze that calf muscle against it and drive up. And then come all the way back down so it's even with the other knee. And then you push that heel up towards the sky. I'm sorry I can only go a half an hour this morning. I'm down here working on something and I have to get moving. And I want to leave plenty of time to drive because the traffic in South Florida is bad, bad, bad. Can be bad, bad, bad. Push up, come on. I know the burn is intense. Drop down and wait if you need to, or drop the weight completely. Squeeze, or just take a break for 3 to 4 seconds. Come on, we've totally got this, and we have 10 seconds. Oh, come on. Do not quit. Okay, finish the minute, please. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, so sit back in a child's pose and then shift to that side that we just worked. And you'll feel your glute get a really, really nice stretch. All right, are you guys ready for the other side? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Drive up, come all the way back down where your knees are even, and then push up. Squeeze that glute at the top. You drive that heel up as high as you can, and squeeze that glute. Your abs have got to be tight. Come on, don't quit. Take a break when you need to. Drop the weight if you need to, but you finish the minute no matter what. We do not quit on ourselves here, okay? We push through to show ourselves. You'd fight for everybody else. You wouldn't quit on anybody else, so don't quit on yourself. 3, 2, 1, done. Take the weight out. Sit back in a child's pose and shift to that one side. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, I'm getting up. I need a second. Those kick my butt every time, but I absolutely love them so much. Get your mat out of the way. Have a little bit of water. Oh, it's so pretty out here. Oh my gosh. I've told you I am a warm weather person. Okay, the next one we're gonna do, you've seen me do a sumo squat, right? Wide squat, whatever, they have a bunch of different names. With this one though, we're gonna go up on our toes, and we are gonna go down, and we are gonna go up. I would like you to stay up on your toes the entire time. You're gonna fall, you're gonna wobble, not fall over, but you're gonna wobble, you're gonna lose your balance. That is why we're doing it. Ooh, the kitties are fighting. You have to keep your core tight. You don't keep your core tight, it's just gonna be a mess. So hold 2 dumbbells. So that's what I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna hold my 10s. And we're gonna work hard. Okay, and you go down as low as you can go, not as low as I can go. Okay, keep that core tight. Up, squeeze your legs and your glutes as hard as you can. You want your upper body straight up and down. I don't want you leaning over. Come on, we can totally do this. Take a break when you need to, no problem. We are not hard on ourselves here. I don't allow it. Ugh. A friend of mine called me the other day, she's like, I'm terrible at those. I'm like, no, you're not. You just haven't done them before. So why should you expect that you're just gonna be good at something the first time, or even the second or third time. But then, whoa, all of a sudden the fifth time you do it, you're like, I was better at that than the last time. Come on, 2, 1, done. Stretch it out. Okay. Next one we're gonna do is my nemesis, my kryptonite. Is that the right word? We are gonna get into a split squat, and we are gonna jump to one side and then to the other. What is key is that this front knee never goes in front of that toe. If you are just starting out, just do the skip. If you can't do the skip, you just step back into a rear lunge, and that is fine. You're still gonna feel it for sure. We're gonna do 45 seconds. This is gonna kick our booties, and we're gonna like it. That's the attitude I'm taking. I'm not using any weights. You certainly can if you want to. You have got to keep your core tight. Make sure there's nothing around your feet that you can trip over, because you will undoubtedly be moving around a little bit. So remember, you can do the skip. That's totally fine. You can go into the skip at some point, which I'm sure I will. You take breaks when you need to, as I'm doing. Listen to your body. Not like, oh, it doesn't want me to do these, so I'm not gonna do that. Not that. I'm gonna go to the skips now, which are not that much easier. There's just a little less impact. 10 seconds. Come on, we've got this. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh, shake it out. Get some water. Okay. So I've told you when my heart rate is really high, I bend over, put my hands on my knees. I breathe in through my nose, out through my mouth. And you will immediately feel your heart rate go down and your breathing become more controlled, which is important. It's hard to go in to another exercise when you're sucking wind. Okay, next one we're gonna do switch leg. You're definitely gonna want a lot of padding. I'm on tile, so I'm gonna double this up or quadruple it up. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna go down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. It's hard. I would like you to hold weights. If you don't hold weights, that's fine too. You're still gonna work hard for sure. So we're gonna go for a minute and work really hard. So knee, knee, drive up through your heel and up. Keep that core tight. It's important. So when you start to try and stand up, the more fatigued you get, it's gonna be really hard. Try to go off the power through that front heel, but obviously your back leg is gonna assist you a little bit. Ooh, I got off my towel, no bueno, because that's a hard surface. Come on. We got this. Take a break. Don't worry about it. We're gonna make it through, because we don't quit. We finished the minute. 3, 2, 1. That is so good. So good. Okay, move this to the side. Next one we're going to be doing calf raises. So I want you to stand, feet hip width apart, core tight, up and down. Really squeeze those calves with everything you've got. I seriously might jump in the pool when we're done. I'm not joking. I'm sweating my butt off. Okay, calves. I'm gonna go with my 20 pounds because why not? I can always drop down. Reset, let's go. Keep that core tight. Squeeze. You got this, come on. And I've got it too. Go, come on. Do not quit, please. It's definitely humid out here. It's cool, but it's humid. Oh, come on, don't quit. Just take those breaks, that's what we do. We keep fighting, we squeeze those calves so hard at the top. We keep our core tight. We've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Woo! Okay. We're seriously kicking butt. This is awesome. Okay, so next we are going to do, all right, I want you to hold a dumbbell and you are going to cross your knee over. We're going to sit back, okay? So while you subsequently will feel an incredible stretch in your glute, I want you driving up through this heel, lowering and driving up. You have got to keep your core tight. Chances are you're going to wobble all over the place. You go as low as you can. We're going to do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Okay, you might need to hold on to something, so you can certainly hold on to a wall or a chair. Look down. Make sure that your knee is not going past your toe. Keep your abs tight, shoulders back. The stretch in your glutes of your folded leg. Oh, so good. Good job, switch. Oh. Woo! This feels so good, but so challenging. Oh. Come on, drive up through that heel. Sit back, check your toe. Three, 2, 1. Okay. The next one we're going to do is a side lunge. Just want to watch our time. Yeah, 30 seconds. Stand straight up. You're going to lunge to one side. Look down, make sure that knee is behind your toe, your butt goes towards the back. Then to the other side. Let's do 1 minute total. 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Keep those shoulders back, core tight. Abs tight. Do not let that knee go past that toe. So I drive up through my heel and then push off the ball of my foot. This feels so good. Switch. Come on, we're almost done. Don't quit. Whatever you do, don't quit. Drop the weight. Take breaks, but don't quit. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Done. Woot, woot. Awesome. You guys are awesome. Okay. You can grab onto something or just keep it out to the side. Stretch your quads. You want to push your knee down into the back to really get the best stretch. I want you to do what we just did, but this time you just sit back. You've got to keep your abs tight or hang on to something. Sit back. Oh, and this glute is going to get the best stretch. Okay, lunge to one side, lunge to the other. Straighten your legs. Grab your calves, your ankles, your shoes, whatever. Oh. Now we're going to stretch our calves, because that's important, because you don't want them to lock up on you later, which they will do. So get on your knees, pop up into downward facing dog, so your tailbone is up in the air, and then push one heel towards the ground, then alternate. Really stretch that calf out. Sit back in a child's pose again, lean to one side and then to the other. Lay back. Bring your knee into your chest. Fold it over. Oh, so good. Knee into your chest. Fold it over. And we are done. And I am seriously going to go jump in the pool. I might as well just keep you on. Okay, do we think it's really cold? Are we not sure? Okay. Oh my gosh, it's freezing. Ooh. That was really cold. But wow, that felt so good. Okay, tomorrow morning, I'm not going to be on because my flight is at 7:30 to go home. And so 7:30 is early because I have to get to the airport too. So no workout tomorrow, but I'll post one for you tonight. Oh my gosh, that felt so good. And then Thursday morning, total body.